Hello PSI Gamer fans, and welcome back to Rimworld, featuring destroyed buildings which we may never rebuild, no drugs, nothing fancy, and of course we have Kendra, everyone's least favorite character. Now to begin with this episode, I think our main priority is to just lay low for a while, hopefully not get into any big fights, until everyone's through their psychite withdrawals. For certain characters, I'm looking at you Robertson, this may take a while, but luckily, even while everyone else is going through withdrawals, Kendra is totally fine. We're also looking to recruit Rocco men because they're kind of a doctor, and they can help us rebuild our buildings which have just been sitting here forever. I'd also like to point out that since we no longer have Sherry, nobody can mine, so there's really no way for us to efficiently gather any steel. Emphasis on the word efficiently, because we can build an electric smelter. And then we can use the smelter to turn all the local steel chunks into steel. The only problem with this is we don't have the means to currently craft a smelter, as Robertson is in a mental state, and we also have no steel and only one component. The solution to our problem will of course be taking apart these ship chunks, which again will not happen until Robertson is done wandering around. I forgot about Kendra. She can actually help us deconstruct these. It just takes her a while, because she's stoned and has a gunshot in her lung. I actually think we should hold off on rebuilding the table, because getting the smelter should be our first priority just for the steel. Because it's a pretty large amount of steel to build, but it'll get us more steel in the future. Aside from that, we also have a very useless war merchant showing up, so yeah, that exists. Robertson's done being psychotic, that's a relief. And now Veli is catatonic, because of, guess what, psychite withdrawal. Yeah, do not do psychite, it's very bad. And there's a psychic drone, so I think Kendra will probably be fine, but we'll see. Robertson won't be happy, that's for sure. I'm going to sell everything that can't be smelted, and then any other garbage I have is just going to go in the smelter. And that makes us a nice sum of $545. And Hestlings figure out how to make guns. And so for our next step, I do think we're going to do prosthetics because, yeah, Hessling is missing a leg. Remember that? Well, hopefully no one receives any injuries while Veli's gone catatonic because it has come to my attention that he was our only competent doctor. Alpaca self-tamed. Hey, this could be pretty nice actually, if we can repair the fence. Well, I hoped it wouldn't come to this, but it does look like we're gonna have to do some mining, because we just can't get enough steel together. We've got, what, 90? We need 170. It's looking like that's not gonna happen without some mining. And so, yeah, remember a couple episodes? Well, I guess Kendra has a 3. That's actually better than Robertson's 1. Kendra might be able to put in some good work. And as soon as we got our alpaca, it immediately proceeded to get the flu. What a sad occurrence. We can't waste our time giving doctor care to the alpaca, though. We have better things to do. Old installation robbing. Well, we can get some loot. That might be nice if we could actually competently fight. Well, Kendra's not very efficient, and Hestling's gone berserk. As I was saying, Kendra's not very efficient at mining steel, but we actually got a good amount now. And for some reason, Hessling wants to go beat people up because of, I believe, psychite withdrawal? Maybe he'll fight Robertson. Alright, Kendra, you're gonna need to put a stop to this. Hessling's pretty pissed off. Take him down. Wow, Kendra. You're so powerful. Please tell me you didn't, like, rip his leg off? No, she just punched him in the leg, and then he was knocked down. My poor colonists. They're having such a hard time. Alright, he's been up for about half an hour, and now he's gone berserk again. I think he really needs to chill out. Hessling, time to get punched by Kendra again. Poor Hessling. When will he learn? Oh, and she punched his toe off. Of course she did. You know, I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong at my colony. Hestling's had catharsis 2 times, and he's still in a very horrible mood. Anyways, Robertson's actually going to build the smelter for us, which is pretty convenient. Oh, look at this. This is the most efficient way to get steel. Alright, this investment's actually paying off pretty quickly. And once she's done smelting the steel, we can also smelt down this tainted flak vest that an enemy had for a little bit more steel, and these tainted flak pants. I think there's some more tainted flak vest and pants stuff outside too that we haven't hauled in yet. But I'll turn this off when we're not using it because it does consume like all our power. Hestling's fully recovered. Maybe this time he'll stay that way. Transport pod crash. Someone from the Rifle Barbarians. Level 13 construction. Body purist, and he has a prosthetic arm. That could cause some issues, but he's pretty close. I think we actually might try and rescue him, because he seems like a nice guy. And she's got to use some medicine for this, because she's a pretty bad doctor. 0.3. That's not a very good 10 quality. 34 is pretty good. Really? A mechanoid cluster, you say? Well, what a fine thing to happen on this day. You've got to be kidding me. EMI Dynamo? Do you really... We can't eat now. Does it really look like we're well equipped to deal with this mechanoid cluster? Because I don't think we are. They've got a Lancer that can one-shot people. And they've got one of these disgustingly annoying turrets. Well, I'm not sure how this is going to be dealt with. Let's just see. I'm pretty sure a sniper rifle can outrange the range of a turret. Oh, look at this. We can shoot the turret. Alright, Hessling. Yeah, he can stand one tile out of the range and still shoot the turret. We actually might be able to handle this, as long as Hessling doesn't have a mental breakdown. Come on. The pikeman's aiming at him. Alright, it's exploding. And... well, it took him down instantly, but... on the bright side, the turret has been taken care of. And now I think the mechanoids are rushing us, so, we might want to prepare for that one. Come on, we gotta get a little closer. Please don't die, Kendra. Yikes. There goes her lung. Wait, was she already missing a lung? I don't think so. We lose lungs in this colony. It's just what we do.
We got this.
Take it down. Kendra has been shot in the leg, but she's surviving. Oh no. She's gotten it a couple times. He's beginning to believe. They've got this. We might have to fast forward this a bit because this is taking a while. Oh no. Robertson's downed. It's up to you, Kendra. As long as she believes in herself, she can do it. Alright. Kendra has saved the day once again. Now she just has to patch up her injuries before she bleeds out in 4 hours. The man in black. Jarl. Go, man in black, go. He's taking his time getting over there. Well, I sure am glad this man in black showed up, because, otherwise we would have been a little bit screwed. He can also do mining, so that's nice. Now let's just, save Robertson's life. Alright, he's saved them both. And Robertson has an infection in her torso. Will she survive? Probably not. He got a 61%. She actually might be fine. And she died of malnutrition. Malnutrition combined with blood loss and the infection killed her. Prisoners are killing each other. That's cool. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say I don't think this series is worth continuing. Now, feel free to disagree with me. Oh no, all my bodies are going bad because the EMI Dynamo. Thus proves my point even further. I don't think this series is really worth continuing any further. This colony sucks. And yeah, it could be managed, but like, I'm having a hard time here. Veli just got up from his malnutrition, psychite and withdrawal-induced catatonic state, and now he's already going to have another mental breakdown because Robertson died because he was in a catatonic state and couldn't tend to her. It's a chain reaction. I don't think this colony... I'm not sure we need to play the rest of this colony all the way out to know how this ends. But, that being said, I do have a pretty good idea for a series coming in the future. So I think next week we might be seeing a new... Yeah, I think next week we might be seeing a new series, as Veli has just chose to leave our colony. It's now Kendra, Jarl, and Hessling. Alright, yeah, I'm wrapping this series up. Feel free to cry about it in the comments. I might bring it back as a funny joke at some point, but in the meantime, I'll see you all in the next series. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, goodbye.